On a thirsty Thursday, serving up these thirsty bitches a big cup of shut the fuck up. I am the High Priestess Phoenix. I am your spiritual healer. I am Lilith reincarnated, so get ready to feel the fire. I am your teacher, your healer, your shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, witch bitch, yogi, guru, evangelist, North American Sybil, messenger of God, the first child of God. I am Lilith. What's up, everyone? In order to keep up with me, you would have to catch what I posted in my community page. Woke up with this. The first vibe this morning was like, God, there's nothing worse than being you guys. Nothing worse in this life. Thank God I don't got to wake up like you guys. As I laid there in bed. Thank God I don't got the mentality of the conscious collective. Was my first thought. And then I started to get ready. And I saw this stupid post from this bitch, Autumn Phoenix. She says something about a male fucking witch fighting with men witches is no good. Because you need their protection. Bitch. 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 Did Hecate have a man? Oh, but she wants her following to have a man, right? She wants you to have what she didn't, right? Bitch, please. Bitch, please. You know what's wrong with mankind? Is you're fucking incomplete without something else. A person, place, or thing. You are not whole. And that's what she pointed out. Is like, bitch, please. First off, a male witch derives his powers from witches, from women. The last thing I need is a bitch. A male witch is a bitch. That's what he has to be in order to do any magic, is to be a bitch in his feelings. I don't need his bitch ass to protect me when he's deriving his fucking power from someone like me. But that's a fucking Eve. How long you think she's been single? Trying to tell the universe, you know what I mean? Trying to project on someone not to be attacking men. Bitch, please. I'll bend your man over and stick my finger 6 inches up his butt and watch him have the best time of his life. That's a man. That's who's going to protect us and our children. They can't even protect themselves. They don't even stand up for their own countries, for their own countrymen, for their cultures, for anybody. Nobody needs a man. Men need women. They need them. They need them. And some of you bunk-ass women, you need a man because you don't know how to protect yourself. You don't know how to provide for yourself. You don't know how to fucking act in this world. You don't know how to, you know what I mean, be a masculine energy, a doing energy. You need some dude to come do it for you. Show you how it's done. Ignorant bitch. You ignorant bitch. That goes back to these bunk-ass men. Sitting there masturbating all the fucking time. Fucking sitting there, you know, following all these bitches that don't want shit to do with this man. They don't want shit to do it. You admire. You fucking fall to the ground at my beauty, bitch. Bend over. Did I get your dick hard? Ah ha ha ha. Nobody needs a man. They're useless. What man has got us to where we are today? Men rule the world. Look at the world we live in. You want to give it back to them? You want to give that power back to them? You don't want to stand in your own power? You want to just be powerless to some punk-ass man and let him tell you how to run your life? Who taught him? His bitch-ass mom is who taught him. And who taught his bitch-ass dad? His bitch-ass dad's mom taught him. These men aren't men. They never were. God didn't create them as such. Or perhaps before they fucking tried to, you know, have some knowledge and wisdom, they might have been. But if you read biblically, Adam was nothing. His descendants were nothing. That's why they were destroyed. So going back to you and your fucking, you know what I mean, your parents and your children, are any of you nothing? Like any of you? Oh, you went to college. You're the first to go to college. Congratulations. What are you going to do with that education? Think you're smarter than somebody? How is it that this is the first person that could manage to fucking pay attention through high school in your entire family? Because it wasn't a priority. One person in your life made education a priority, and the rest of you want to fucking jump on the tail wagon of this person. Be so proud of this person. They are what you couldn't be. Now going back to you, Autumn, they are what you can't be. You idolize men because they are what you aren't. When you're whole and you're a divine, you are completely divine again, you are a divine masculine. You are God within your own skin. You are goddess within it. Those of you that don't have anything within you are constantly searching outside of you for a man, a job, a new purse, a haircut, a post. I'm hungry. Let's take a picture with our drinks. Constantly. You have to pose. You're posers. You have to pose for the world that you are happy. Bitch, be humble. You ain't happy. And that's what it takes. Somebody's got to spend unbelievable amounts of money on you to put a smile on your face. But it's so temporary. It's contractual. You're money-hungry bitches. And these dudes are pussy-hungry bitches, bro. That's it. That's all. They'll lose their whole divinity over some pussy. And you'll lose your whole divinity over codependency, thinking this motherfucker is fucking worth your time. He makes you look like a good person. That's both of you. You know how fucking disgusting Russ and his fucking vagina out there looks? They make each other look bad. And for people that have shit relationships, they really idolize this shit. Like, I want to be like them. The only person that wants to be like you is somebody that never had a good relationship to begin with. Because a good relationship can recognize a fucking fake one straight off the top. This is fake. 100,000%. This is stunting on the gram. Trying to be something you ain't. Gross. And the thought of these two rolling around having sex is just filthy. Just filthy. The fact that you bend over and let his fat ass fuck you for a purse is filthy. Run around, I love you. I love you. Dude, in 20 years, your whole friends and family are like that. They know exactly what you're doing it for. But the money makes me handsomer. It's got to be the money. It's got to be the money. In the essence, if she was a more powerful woman, she wouldn't go for a powerless man like this that has such insecurity problems, that's begging on the internet all the time, that's competing. But that's her energy, bro. Like attracts like. She's like that, bro. Begging on the internet for fucking, you know what I mean, attention. Totally filled with insecurities, lack of identity, trying to be part of the world. Trying to establish themselves as part of the world by dressing up. Funny. Really funny. Going back to it, you guys are, twin flames and shit. You're incomplete. You have a big black hole of a missing part of you that's missing, and you think it's a job or a person or something. You keep trying to put that shit inside of you and outside of you, and you go ahead and try to, be happy. Happy snappy, losers. Happy snappy, losers. But when you're in your quiet space and you're complaining and you're begging God for something better, I'm standing right next to him laughing at you. I'm standing right next to him laughing at you as you're on your fucking knees, you're in your fucking cell phone, you're crying in your bedroom because you're all alone, you're standing in your kitchen crying, and you're just crying all the time for God to bring you something to your life to make it better. I'm standing right next to him laughing at you. I'm not God. I'm not Jesus. I can show a compassion like Jesus, but I'm not. I personally enjoy watching you fucking suffer. It's a choice you make from your pathetic ways. I'm old school. Me and the divine think that humans are pathetic. We're guided to protect you and guide you, but you're a pathetic race. There's not another fucking race of beings that God made that is so dependent. The rest of us, all of the beings outside of human beings, are more than capable of evolution. They don't need to be led. They don't need to be guided. There's not some institution of rules and some, government. We live in peace. We're whole. We don't need anything. We don't fight for resources. We don't fight for boyfriends. We don't fight for likes. We don't do any of that. We're whole inside. We need nothing outside of us. Outside of us is an experience for us. That's it. You were supposed to be the most powerful race of beings that he made. But in essence, he made you the weakest and absolute powerless. The only way to tap into any of that power is through your heart. But you don't have one. And that's what I meant. He made you like this. You're heartless. You can't tell me God doesn't make mistakes. Look at all of your fucking lives. You're a walking mistake of God. And now he has to give you all these chances to get it right. He fucked up. And that's what's funny. I can stand back and say it. From the beginning of time. You fucked up when you made these ones. What you gonna do? How you gonna fix this? I'll figure it out. Yeah, okay. Because they sure ain't gonna. And that's why it all comes down to him. Is he gonna fix this world? Because you can't. Is he gonna destroy you so we can have a new world? Because the longer you exist in this world with those mentalities, your children, your parents, all of you that think this is how the world should be built, the longer that you're here with those perceptions, the longer this world sucks. It's that mentality that you keep passing on. That this is what we do. We go out there chasing and begging and fucking stealing and lying and cheating to get everything we can to look powerful to another man. Not to God, to another man. Thirsty Thursday. You guys is thirsty for the fucking attention. I really, at this moment, I'm grateful not to be a human. Not to be part of mass consciousness. Not to wake up like you guys thinking about how I'm gonna fucking take over the fucking world, pinky in the brain. How am I gonna... I can't wait to post a picture that somebody might like. Can't wait to show off my new outfit. Can't wait to show off. I can't wait to show off. That's what you do on your internet pages, bro. It's all about showing off to the world what you aren't. You want them to think you are based on it, but it's what you aren't. It's a projection. You're an actress or an actor trying to, you know, create the fucking visions that everyone else has. You're trying to create somebody else's picture. You're going to the same place they went so you could be like them. You want to be as cool as them. You're a remake of a remake of a remake of a copyright. What am I? An archetype. Male witches only exist because they submitted to women. Their power is from the divine feminine. And there's not one woman that couldn't take out a male with her fucking knowledge of the feelings. I know exactly what to say to every one of these niggas to make them cry and fucking lose their shit. He ain't got no power. If he can't hold his shit together, he has no power. Not none. Hey, Wolfman, let's talk about your mama. Can we talk about that chunky woman you flew down to Mexico to feed? Or your fucking sister that you flew down to feed? You had to feed these hungry bitches, right? That's your job as a man. Keep them fed. Right? Where was your daddy? Huh? You're powerful, aren't you? Until I bring up your childhood. And then you're extremely powerless. Pussies. Let's talk about all of your fucking parents and your upbringing. And you turn into a whole fucking child out here. Acting like a whole little kid. Because you are. You're just hiding it. In your old age in expensive clothes. You're a whole ass kid. Men have never had any power. And any power they had, they brought us to where we are today. Look at all these men in power. All they're doing is destroying life as we know it. I'm not submitting to a man. He submits to me. That's from the beginning, bitch. You don't stand above me. You don't stand above anyone. You get in the fucking grass, Lazarus. Lay your ass down. Lay your ass down, bitch. And that's what it is. If a man won't lay down his life for a woman, then his life means nothing. That's it. Self-sacrifice. He will sacrifice you at the stake for his life. He'll abandon his children so that he can live a good life. He'll abandon his family and all responsibilities. This is a selfish, self-centered, self-loathing, egotistical, materialistic asshole that'll turn against all fucking morals, scruples, and understandings of what's right and wrong to serve his own flesh and what it desires. Am I talking about your boyfriends, husbands, brothers, and fathers? Your sons, your homies? Yeah, they're all about that life, bro. They ain't sacrificing shit of themselves for someone else. How is this a powerful race? That's why Jesus was the most powerful. He sacrificed his life for everyone. Willingly. You won't give up shit for nobody. Not $5 to a homeless person on the corner. They're not worthy of it. You have no power. You're just possessed with your possessions, and you think your possessions are power. Meaningless trinkets of this world that you cannot take to the next. That you wasted your life trying to have. Spend your whole life to have this house that you didn't even pay off before you died. And when you die, that useless bitch doesn't have a job, can't pay it off, and she loses the house. She sells all your belongings when you're gone. All these things you worked so hard to have. For what? A meal and an outfit? A good time out? A picture on the internet? Yeah? Oh yeah. For sure. I see an estate sale coming up so that they can enjoy all your all your life's hard work for these material things. Your family will sell and use to make their life better. They don't want any of the shit that you thought was important. It's not important to them. They will totally sell it all, take the money, and go do more important, wonderful things. They will have experiences that you never had with your money. And they'll blow it because it's not their money. They'll blow it so fast because it's, it's free money. Nobody has a conscious, shame about blowing free money. Oh, well, it came out of nowhere, so I can do whatever I want with it. Is that your relationship currently? It's not how it is when you're dead? They just look at it that way? Well, there's no respect. They weren't taught as children what money means and how to make money. Their parents didn't teach them any of that. So now they think they run around with, monopoly minds, thinking that the more money they have, the more powerful they are on the board. You think you're powerful because you have a weak-ass boyfriend or girlfriend. That you're raising someone else's fucking child. That's real powerful. That's real powerful. I'm just going back to it as, you guys are severed and broken. You lack internal security, so you look for material security in everything. Going back to a weak bitch like that, bro, you giving them so much fucking honor is dishonoring to yourself and to me as Hecate. You cannot honor the gods and goddesses and still give all that power to man, because it doesn't come from man. You can recognize a man in a Christ spirit, and that is so honorable. But to the rest of them, bitch, you can't do nothing I can't do. Why am I giving you any praises? For what? You guys built this kingdom for them, and they think they're kings. They're a bunch of fucking paupers. A bunch of fucking jokers. Going back to Jason Miller, I explained that he's probably one of the most advanced male witches that are out there. But he has no power when I come in the room. He's powerful amongst people that don't know the craft. It's not about competition. It never is in the craft. It's a full understanding of your power. And when you know your true power, nobody has more power than you. You don't question their powers and their abilities. You only work on your own. In the essence, these are people that still, like you, bitch ass, that have to invoke the spirit into your life. You're not spiritual. And neither are these men witches. They don't know who they were from another life. They're not woken up. They're just Google witches. Men that let women teach them how to work the craft. And if I make fun of them for that, then that's what I do. Why? Because God didn't make you like this. He made us like this, and you want to come over here and be like this so you can, have our power. Now, what's the difference between the men or women in the men's fields right now? Right? We weren't made to be like that, but what'd we do? We go straight into the man's field, into the work field, into the governments, into all of this, and we take over. So you're going to let them do that in our fields? I thought we were taking over. I thought this was the divine feminine awakening, where women woke up and realized they had no power, and we assert our power and use it to change this world. Not give it to them to destroy it. Eve. 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 Adam would have never touched that apple if he wasn't led to by his woman. He wasn't brave enough. She's got to be the one to be brave. Pussy ass. And then all it did is force him to be a man. Now you have to grow up and be a man. Figure it out for yourself. He was never intelligent. Ever. He did as he's told. He walked around as an obedient bitch. And then God created an obedient bitch for him. You know the stories. You guys are obedient bitches. You do what you're fucking told. Whether it's by your man, your woman, your mother, your father, your boss, the government, your city officials, the country's fucking laws and regulations. You do what the fuck you're told, bitches. You fucking fall in line. You are not rebellious. You don't stand up for change. You don't say no. Shut the fuck up and do what you're told. That's how you were created, and don't never forget that. You might be able to stand up to me, but let's go walk you over here and see you stand up to them. You're not a stand-up person. You're a sit down and shut the fuck up. Because you don't want to get caught up in some shit that you can't fucking handle. If you can't take the heat, get the fuck out the kitchen. And that's what it is you guys want to pretend like you're powerful in this world, but you're powerless to this world. You do as they say. Exactly what your screen says. You do what they say. You're not authentic. There's 8.2 billion of you that do exactly what your mind says. You listen to that bitch. You don't know what freedom is. You're trapped in your own house. And the last person that's going to get you out of there is another person. I'd love to see a fucking male witch that could do what I do. And if he could, he's going to tell you he learned it from one of my fucking last incarnations. That's why Aleister Crowley's going to get your bitch asses. Because he knows where the power comes from. And he knows what you're doing with it. To try to hurt powerful women. He's going to destroy you. And that's what you fucking witches are doing too. You fucking use this power to destroy other people. Okay. As above, so below. You shall reap what you've sown. All those evil thoughts and intentions are going to come right back to you. In fucking a form bigger and more powerful than you ever could have expected. Ever. So, going back to it. Yeah. Male witches is bitches. Okay? Bottom line, they weren't created that way. They had to learn from the women. Anybody else? Yeah, that's true. All your ancient ancestors had to learn from the goddess. No gods had our powers. He did not give them to men. So there's not a man out here that is as powerful as me. Impossible. Because you weren't created like me. We were created differently. Why? Because I chose to walk in my power and you chose to stay on the ground. I chose to walk away. You chose to follow lead and do what was said. That's it. I chose power over people. And that's what I do every day. And I can feel it right now. It's only Thursday, but we're moving into Friday real quick. And actually what it is that 10-day energy. Now I know where it's coming from. Whatever the next 10-day energy is what I'm catching. I'll be able to pull that in a bit. I don't know what it is. It's vengeance. It's freedom. It's ascension. It's breaking free of the chains. I don't know. That's what I always do, is walk away from some bullshit like you. The belief that men have power. How about start working on that? What power do they have? The only thing that makes a man powerful is his ability to love and walk in that love. Show me one of them. Okay then, don't show me shit. You can't prove shit to me. If you can't be Christ-like and you can't have a heart of gold like that, like I'm establishing in other people, bitch, you ain't powerful. You ain't nothing. You're just another human in their fucking feelings. Your wrath isn't nothing. No, dude, not even close to my wrath. Your anger, your vengeance, your jealousy, none of that, dude. Those are just bunk-ass, weak-ass, pathetic-ass human feelings that come with the flesh, along with your desire to be accepted, appreciated, loved, and connected to the humankind. You need each other. It's that pack mentality. You can't live without each other. You were created that way, dependent off each other. That's why I'm the only one like me. I wasn't created like that. I'm not dependent off of anything. I'm dependent off of God. I guess those that don't have God are dependent on everything. If I had to put it into a simple sentence. Simple Simon. Simon says, wake up. Your alarm says it's time for you to go to work. Do what you're told, people. Don't forget what time to eat, what time to sleep, what time to fuck, what to wear. Don't you dare wear something that you shouldn't be wearing out there. Don't say shit. Keep your fucking mouth closed, smile and wave for the cameras. Don't look messy out here. You live up to those standards, Stan and all the rest of you dirds. I myself make my own standards. I make my own path. I walk completely against all this shit. It's me, myself, and I. Fucking solo ride until I die. That's it. All eyes on me. Me against the world. In the essence of, you watch. Watch how I work. Watch me whip. You don't have any magic. Just like attacking men witches. Hold on. First off, that doesn't even sound like something I would respect. It's a man witch. It's a man witch. It's a man witch sandwich. Where's the beef? Are you fucking gluten-free? Are you vegan? Where's the beef? You fucking crunchy roll. Anyways, no. No and no. That's your own fucking stupid fucking codependent thought process you're projecting out into the world. Bitch, we don't gotta respect shit that doesn't, no. And no. And no. I'm not submitting to a man that gets his powers from me. You have no power. I'm not submitting to you. You submit to me when you know where your power comes from. Okay? Okay. Bye, Felicia.